I'm Splay here from ThirstGym.com, and today we're talking about an exercise called the Safety Squat Bar, or SSB Step Up. All right, for this exercise, what you're gonna need is a safety squat bar and a box that you can step on that's pretty sturdy. So I've got a nice, strong wooden box here. Now, I'm also using my monolift where I'm facing outwards. You can do this in a regular power rack. This is just for demonstration purposes, so you can see me as I do the exercise. So the safety squat bar is generally pretty heavier. So if you have a weaker athlete or client, this may not be the variation for them, but it's a fantastic way to load the single leg pattern, especially concentrically with an axial load with the safety bar, and it takes the balance portion out of a regular barbell on our back. The safety bar is more comfortable. We just hold on to the handles and we're good to go. So this is a great way to load that single leg pattern. So I'm gonna get underneath the barbell here. I'm gonna unrack, step forward towards my box. I'm gonna put one leg on the box. Now, when it comes to choosing your box height, you probably don't want anything over 18 inches, okay? That big, deep position, anything that you're getting out of that, you're just pushing off of your toe to create it. You're not actually using your glutes, your quads, and your hamstrings before the movement. So as you can notice, I'm right around 90 degrees, maybe even slightly above, but I can ensure that I'm gonna get a full foot pressure out of my leg that's on the box in this case. Holding onto the handles, if I wanted weight on there, I would put it on there. I'm gonna press through the box, through my right foot here, come up, and then come back down. Try to control it on the eccentric as well. Make sure I'm not plopping to the ground with my step up, and I can feel my glute really doing the work here as I go do the exercise, and then I can switch legs. Now, you could certainly alternate legs, so I could do my right leg up, and then come back down, and go left leg up, and come back down. That's also okay. I personally like doing one leg and then the other, ideally starting with the non-dominant leg or the weaker leg first, so that I can accurately assess the load that I'm using, right? So either one is fine, but the key here, two main points: the box not too high. I've got whole foot contact as I'm doing that, trying to keep relatively heel heavy, and then I'm using my glutes and my quads to press up, not the back leg, making it a toe off or a calf raise exercise, okay? So what you really want to try to get here is loading this up from a single leg perspective. So this is great for athletes that are trying to work on single leg strength, especially if we're talking about like sprint mechanic based stuff. We can really load this up and make this a main movement. Sets of 3 to 5 are great for anywhere from 3 to 5 reps. The other option here, if you just happen to be training them in general for general leg hypertrophy, you can up that into 6 to 10 reps per side. And again, unless you load the barbell up much more than it would like in a goblet position or holding 2 dumbbells by your side. Also, I've found that when you hold dumbbells by your side, they swing a little bit. That kind of helps you get on the box, especially if you move them towards the box as you're going to step up. So lots of benefits here in terms of what you're getting from a loading perspective and maximizing hypertrophy and strength. You could also do this for speed as well. So if you wanted to be able to perform this explosively, you could step up powerfully and try to work on that rate of force development. If you're working with athletes, also a great way to do it. And again, we also address the bilateral deficit, so I'm able to usually load one leg a little bit more than I am if I do both together. So you will find if you got some pretty strong athletes, you can really load this exercise up to aid in your performance. Another nice thing I like too is, again, it's primarily concentric based, so stepping up as the first movement limits muscle soreness. The eccentric is where we get a lot of that soreness. You can decrease that by lowering faster and kind of relaxing on the way down. Not what I usually prefer, but it is a good viable option to use with most step up variations, and this is no different. That you can limit that soreness versus like a Bulgarian split squat or a big reverse lunge, especially if you're talking about in-season athletic development. This will check that box for you as well. You got any questions? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks, have a great day.